Picture this. Imagine turning your past into a rocket fuel for your future, shattering the common misconception that the present is merely a shadow of what has been. Mind-blowing, right? That's exactly where we're headed today, and believe me, the revelations you're about to discover are revolutionary. Let's dive right into the world of neuroscience and memory. We often think of memories as straightforward reflections of our past. Well, it's more complex than that. Memories are constantly reimagined in our minds. When we recall something from a week ago, the context and our current state of mind can warp that memory. This means who we are now actively shapes how we interpret our past, not the other way around. Brent Slife, a brilliant psychologist, captivatingly states that the present dictates the meaning of the past more accurately than the past dictates the present. So if you're feeling trapped in the moment and overwhelmed, it's time to step back. Let me guide you on a journey to tap into your future self, which is essential for gaining perspective. Meditation is a powerful tool, resembling the process of engaging with your future self. It's crucial to carve out time to pause and reflect, even if it's just for a few minutes daily. This isn't about idleness, it's about aligning with the trajectory you wish to follow. If the urgency of now consumes you entirely, disconnecting from what's truly significant, you're likely stuck in a rut. Trust me, escaping the hamster wheel is quintessential for progress. Now, before we press on, let me lean into your space. If you're savoring these insights, consider this your cue to subscribe. Hit that like button, smash the notification bell, and gear up to transform the insights from this video into actionable reality. Ponder upon this. Investing mere minutes at the end of your day, focusing on gratitude can revolutionize your happiness and sleep quality. But let's add a layer to this practice. Each night, ask yourself how you've evolved since the morning. Initially, you might scoff at the idea, but with contemplation, you'll witness the subtle shifts. Acknowledging even the tiniest growth fosters psychological flexibility. This awareness propels you to embrace your evolving future self with a similar fervor. Writing down these reflections encapsulates the change, making it more tangible than it would be without this routine. Understanding that you're not handcuffed to your past, viewing it through a lens of empathy releases you from regret. Viewing your future self as an embracer of your present mistakes, with more wisdom and context, builds a robust growth mindset. Embrace experimentation and be unafraid of missteps. This is the pathway to progress. Now, for anyone grappling with trauma, here's a paradigm shift. Trauma often derives from unexpected, painful experiences that continue to haunt your present. However, the capability to reframe these raw memories in beneficial ways demonstrates immense emotional intelligence. Discussing your experiences, extracting lessons, and actively seeking growth from adversity is foundational to embracing an antifragile mindset. Antifragility isn't about withstanding the storm, it's about harnessing it. Whether peak or valley experiences, antifragility is about alchemizing pain into progress. Where fragility sees setbacks as detrimental, antifragility perceives every challenge as a conduit for betterment. Recognize that your present self can and does redefine the narrative of your past. So here's what you can do practically. If you're looking to shake up your evening routine and you're bound by a rigorous 5-minute limit, start at night. Jot down 3 things you're grateful for. With time, enrich this practice by evaluating how you've changed throughout the day or drawing learnings from past experiences. This isn't just whimsical reflection, it's a potent habit-forming endeavor. The beauty of introspection lies in its duality. You honor the progress of your past while constructing a bridge to your future self. The transformation becomes deliberate, and with each session, your past morphs from a passive memory to an active asset in your personal journey. Embracing the past as an asset suggests you're mining continuous benefits from it, with a future that appears brighter because of previous trials. Conversely, if the past feels like a liability, it's draining your present and future. Crucially, this is within your control. The narrative you adopt, the meanings you assign, they are a choice that takes contemplation, perhaps guidance, and unabashed creativity. Remember, the practice of improving your emotional intelligence through flexibility is akin to an art form in personal development. And as we draw this conversation to a close, let's ask ourselves, what actions from today are we ready to embed into our lives? How will we use the wisdom of our past to sculpt an even more astounding future? There you have it, friends, a condensed masterclass on leveraging your past as a springboard to an exceptional future. Thanks for sticking with me, and here's to transforming your insights into actions that echo through the timeline of your life. Welcome to the journey that goes beyond the ordinary, where setbacks transform into comebacks and partnership elevates potential. Are you ready to reclaim your shout? Have you ever felt life throw a curveball so unexpected that it stopped you in your tracks? It happens to all of us, be it through illness, loss, or the world turning upside down during a global crisis. The hammer hits, and suddenly, we're lost in a fog of uncertainty. But what if I told you that inside each and every one of us lies the power to navigate through life's interruptions with resilience and emerge stronger? Let's dive deep. The first step out of the fog is to snap into full awareness, to wake up. It's about recognizing your current state without the biases of fear or fantasy. No matter where you stand, whether reeling from the impacts of a pandemic or grappling with personal struggles, it starts with taking a hard look around you and within you. Now, get ready to take a critical inventory. This isn't about dwelling on misfortune. This is a calculated examination of where your finances, career, mental health, family bonds, and life goals currently stand. It's about anchoring in reality to formulate an accurate map of your own life landscape. Here's the game changer: aligning with the right people. When life shakes you, having an anchor in the form of strong partnerships becomes crucial. I'm talking about cultivating relationships that forge ahead with common purpose and passion, not just an acquaintance or a fair weather friend, but people who can enter your green room, the inner circle where strength and wisdom preside. Yet often, in times of trouble, our judgment can cloud on who truly deserves a spot in that green room. We may cling to comfort rather than confront the tough truth that some relationships may not serve our comeback story. It's about discernment and sometimes hard but necessary goodbyes to ensure your company is composed of nothing but the right people. This strategy might leave you wondering, how do I differentiate between those who empower me and those who don't? Well, if you've been fooled by someone's intentions, it's likely because deception has a way of masking itself. Breaking free from this spiral starts by acknowledging a simple truth. Not everyone has your back, and that's okay, as long as you learn to identify who does. As you adjust your circle, maintain that all-important balance between recovery from what's been lost and discovery of what's yet to be gained. Don't let the allure of the future or the weight of the past rob you of the miraculous present. Take inspiration from iconic figures like Robert Downey Jr., from career lows to soaring as Iron Man, heralding the unexpected turns life can take. Envisioning a brighter future isn't about idle daydreams. It's a potent blend of imagination, faith, and destiny. Before I rubbed shoulders with influential personalities, I saw those connections in my mind's eye. Preparing for greatness involves aligning with your destiny and cooperating with the opportunities that life unfurls before you. Remember, it's not about chasing, it's about aligning. Whether it's addressing global audiences or influencing the influential, it's not about manipulation. It's about living true to a path that's been laid out for you, a path you've sensed and embraced. Throughout life's highs and lows, we all crave those moments where we want to proclaim our joy or success at the top of our lungs. But what about when life stifles that urge to shout? What happens when it's reduced to a whisper and you're left settling in the land of okay? Rise up. To regain your voice, to amplify that whisper back into a shout, the first essential step is to grow weary of weariness itself. It's about becoming restless with dissatisfaction, whatever it may be. I know the feeling all too well, coming from modest beginnings and desiring more. It's about saying no to almost and okay, and deciding to carve a path to remarkable. How do you make that switch? There are 3 pivotal learning points. Education to feed and sharpen your mind. Conversation to exchange ideas with those who've reclaimed their own shouts. And observation to emulate those who demonstrate the vitality of living loudly. Those you look up to today once stood where you are, and they found their way through the same principles you're after now. And as you continue this journey, remember to inspire just as you seek inspiration. From the smallest miracles in everyday life to grand achievements, there's wisdom in witnessing the extraordinary in the ordinary. Now, before we move any further, I want to invite you to join our tribe. Subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell below to harness the power of the content we share regularly. Your success and growth are at the core of why we do this. By staying connected, you'll be the first to access the insights and strategies that will catalyze your transformation from a setback to your greatest comeback. Don't let your current challenges fool you into thinking you've peaked, that the best days are behind you. There's an Iron Man within each of us, poised for flight. It starts with knowing that it is within reach, that you can fly higher and reach those visions of success you once believed were reserved for daydreams. Carve your narrative as one of infinite possibility. Remember, it's all about alignment, not pursuit, about rising to meet what life has in store for you. Your journey is packed with the potential for spectacular chapters. Claim those moments, seize the lessons, and most importantly, never lose sight of your ability to shout your truth from the mountaintops. As we come to a close, remember this. Life's constant ebb and flow of setbacks and comebacks are not here to defeat us. They're here to define us. It's up to us to harness our inner strength, shape our mindset, and invest in partnerships that elevate us. Transform your setbacks into setups for your next great achievement. Now, tell me, what actions will you take from this video to implement in your life? Create your destiny, and may your adventure be remarkable. Stay strong, stay wise, and most importantly, stay connected.